Capone. Capone is a 2020 American biographical film written, directed, and edited by Josh Trank with Tom Hardy, starring as notorious gangster Al Capone. Yeah, so let me start off by saying that I like Tom Hardy. I think he's a pretty good actor. He was really good when he played Bane. I liked him when he played Venom too. You know, I can't think of one movie where he was like terrible at or anything. So I went in this thinking it's gonna be good. It has to be good. Al Capone has a good background for actors to work with. Everybody loves playing the bad guy, so that was my mind state. And I wasn't terribly disappointed. It was actually pretty good. The major thing I noticed that I didn't like was his voice. Now, I don't know what they went off of, maybe some kind of autobiographical book, people that knew Al Capone, or maybe at the last year of his life, his voice changed and he started sounding different. Because this motherfucker sounds like the Crypt Keeper or some shit. I can't even, I don't know, man. Sounds kind of funny. If that's showing who Al Capone was and what he sounded like towards the end of his life, then okay, I get it. But there's a YouTube video that has a recording of Al Capone's voice.
I came to Chicago with $40 in my pocket. My son is now 12. I'm still married and I love my wife dearly. We had to make a living. I was younger than I am now and thought I needed more. I didn't believe in prohibiting people from getting the things they wanted. I thought prohibition was an unjust law, and I still do.
And I heard it, and I couldn't pinpoint who the hell he sounded like, but then somebody put in the comments, he sounds like Danny DeVito, and he does. He sounds just like Danny DeVito, and I didn't think he was sounding any different. You know, he didn't look like he had a deep ass voice. He wasn't this big ass dude or anything. He sounds like the average guy did back in those days or whatever. But someone else pointed out, and it's true, back in those days the recording equipment wasn't too good, so everyone sounded like they had a high pitched voice. So if that's what they're going by, and that's what Tom Hardy tried to do, copy his the voice, the recordings, that, you know, I don't think he should have went that route, because everyone sounds like that. Aside from that, the acting was really good. I believe, you know, he had dementia, he was losing, he was going crazy. And oddly enough, this movie has a lot of funny parts. You wouldn't think it'd be funny, but there are some funny parts. It's not intentionally funny, but you just can't help it. You know, 2 or 3, not too many, but I was laughing my ass off. Like, if that's what really happened, god damn. You know, and one other thing before I forget, I feel sorry for his wife. Man. Ooh, there's people like that throughout the world, like in history and stuff. Like Abraham Lincoln's wife was crazy, so you could imagine the stress on Abraham Lincoln. There's a lot of characters, a lot of people out there like that, where their loved one had to like put up with their bullshit, or their sickness or illness or whatever. But yeah, gotta mention her. It should have gave you a little more of her backstory with her thoughts and what she was going through. But it's Al Capone. The movie's called Capone, so, you know, they drive that shit home, man. They let you know that he's really sick. And it gets kind of, like, repetitive, but we get it. He's fucked up. He's really, like, in bad shape. But I think they overdid it just a tiny tad bit, you know. One other little thing, I don't know if it really happened in real life. I don't know how they knew, even if, I mean, I don't think Al Capone was able to tell them, but they had a few parts, or at least one scene, where they use a balloon, just like in the movie It. Instead of red, it's gold. But it's the exact same thing. He follows it around. There's some little kid walking around with it. So, did it happen in real life? Did he imagine that? Or are they just borrowing from the movie It? I don't know, it's kind of off. Trying to be like a horror movie sometimes and shit. Yeah, I would like someone to break down what parts of this movie was real and what parts weren't, because some parts are like hard to fucking believe, man. Like, there's this one part where he picks up a gold Tommy gun, and just starts spraying, like just shooting everyone and everywhere. I don't know if that happened or not. That's crazy. And it turns out in this story that the feds are looking for a large amount of money, like 10 million, which right now would be way more. I don't know how much, but way more than 10 million. But which is why maybe people were trying to get in Al Capone's safe back in the day. I remember that, or at least I heard about it when Geraldo tried to get in his safe and shit, and they didn't find anything. That's probably what they were looking for, you know. But yeah, man, I enjoyed the movie. Sad, it's funny parts. Pretty good. Not a whole lot of action, but psychological stuff. Yeah. And I always said this, man. When you're in that kind of lifestyle, that street life and stuff, that criminal lifestyle, either a bullet is gonna get you, or health will get you. Your own health will get you. Very rare for someone in that life to live to be an old man, a healthy old man, and to die of old age. There's a few gangsters and shit throughout American history who did it. I think Meyer Lansky was one of them. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think Lucky Luciano was one of them. But the rest, most of them, just health or bullets. It's crazy, but yeah, this shows you. It shows you, man. Something's gonna get you eventually. But that's my review. Yeah, check out the movie. I give it a 8 out of 10. Pretty entertaining. So yeah, that's my review. As always, stay safe, stay healthy out there.